Hello friends, welcome back to Harvest Point Farms. It has been a hot minute. We have been crazy. We've had family here. Things have been crazy. Matt finally got his cabinet shop closed down, and today we are setting trusses. But I thought before I showed you that we would take a quick garden tour so you can see what happens when I am too busy to take care of things. Once again, the weeds are out of control. All of these berries, the honeyberries, have been picked. I've got some black currants coming on right here, but like I said before, I do not like black currants. However, these white currants are also ready, and I've been eating a few of them every time I come out. They're just so beautiful and they taste really good. So the rhubarb is almost done. I have a lot of broccoli still coming on. These are the plants that were growing later, but as you can see, we've got good heads coming on these. A lot of these cabbages can be picked. The beets are so big under here that they are pushing up the fabric. See how much that's pushed up? So I actually do need to harvest all of the beets. Onions are also doing well. As you can see, the walkways are ridiculous with weeds, but onions are doing really well here. Corn, it was an experiment. And we're not going to get any corn this year because it is already the first week in August. But next year, we're going to plant it in a high tunnel. Green beans are just coming on. Haven't seen really anything on them except for flowers. So that's good. Peas, I've been harvesting peas. These are the shelling peas. I've been harvesting those and getting them processed. And then down there, if you can see through the weeds, which you probably can't, is all of the snow peas. So we've also got the kale, cauliflower's done as well. Here I've got my onions. They're doing really well. We've got a lot of onions this year. The chives are done and covered in weeds. I do also have some red Russian kale that's going. Carrots are ready to be picked. They're sticking out of the ground. Let me show you. This is so fun. Those carrots are just beautiful there, and they are ready. So I'll be picking some of those. Zucchini, I've had to be giving it away. And then this is just my favorite. This is all of the pumpkins that are growing, and it is just a sea of pumpkins. And there's whole bunches in there. I don't know if you can see that one right there. Got just 3 right here. Let's see if I can get a good picture of that. Yep, there we go. And then a couple more back there. So just a sea of beautiful, beautiful pumpkins. Oh, it's been such an interesting summer. If you've ever had like some traumatic events happen in your life, it changes you. And to have several traumatic things happen at one time is particularly hard. Having my mom pass away on Thanksgiving, and then having our house burn down and our animals die, has been an interesting journey. I had some struggles before, but not to that degree. And learning about grief and allowing it to be part of my story, our story, has been an interesting learning experience for me. Last year, we were able to preserve so much food, and of course it all left with the house. And this year, because we're living in a trailer and we you know, are starting all over. It's been particularly difficult to preserve stuff. I had to get a new dehydrator and a new pressure canner and a new water bath canner. My mom had a whole bunch of stuff that actually my dad gave me for canning and stuff, so I'm glad that I have all that. But life is an interesting journey. It's an interesting journey. Let me show you the apple trees. So I didn't know if these were gonna do anything this year because we had some moose come chomp them, but we have, like, I think there's 5 or 6 apples on this tree, and each tree has a couple of apples, which is so exciting to have apples growing. Here's a quick peek at the greenhouse. Cucumbers are doing all right. Let's see if I can work my camera. I've jarred up 1 jar of pickles. Tomatoes are doing fine. Haven't got any off of them yet. This yellow squash plant from my friend Jerry is getting huge, and we've picked a couple things off of it. So I've got a couple peppers that are growing here. So right there, my friend Abigail sold me the pepper plants because mine all died. But anyway, it's doing okay in here. Celery's huge. We've been eating it with peanut butter. Yummy. Here you can see some of the pickles, right? Or the cucumbers right there. Okay. I can see all of our mess. Still living in the travel trailer. We did find a tank that we are putting our gray water in and then dumping it, so that's making things a little bit more civilized. There's 1 truss up over the pantry right there. We found that it is not the right size. Something happened with the concrete. Matt said, we need to just blame the concrete people. And I said, Matt, we're the concrete people. So, anyway, he said it's an easy fix. But this is where we're at. He's got, in just the last couple of days, the rest of the walls for the garage put up, except for those 2 really short ones up front. And they're just bracing everything off right now, and then we're gonna get some trusses set here in a hot minute. A bunch of amateurs.
Right.
Good job, Heath. The first one's always the worst.
Oh yeah. Well, those Zoom moves are freaking sketchy.
It's good. Watch out, Travis. Don't get knocked by a truss. Here, you can be the cameraman. I gotta grab this truss. It's going right now.
Out of the way.
Turn it off, actually. Okay, well, where do you want me? Help him.
Yeah, I just don't know how. Hold on.
See if you can, hey Matt, see if you can, go, hold on, go up again, real quick.
So the boom doesn't reach far enough.
Keith, I want to swing it that way. That way. I want this end sitting on this end. Well, hey Matt, I want to spin it, set it on over here.
So yes, Heath, pull, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, come down a little bit now. Okay, hang on. Hang on.
Wait! Wait!
Wait. Okay, how? So we need to, hang on. Come on, here. Hang on.
Okay, first truss is set. There's no proof of how it was set, but everyone lived. Okay, we think we've come up with a better idea about how to do the trusses. So we are on plan B now. It will be plan B. He's picking up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at one time. Like I said, we are not professionals. What do you think, Travis,
Of what?
of our skills?
We're lacking.
They're lacking.
It's because we're all old.
It's true. At least you didn't hit the propane tanks this time.
Right? It's hard to hit up.
Yeah, he is. I do want to point out that this was my idea. And I will point that out until it doesn't work. So he's gonna just lay them down on those two walls and that middle wall. And then we'll move them from the top. Okay, I think we've seen enough. Okay, it's all hands on deck right now, so I can't be filming while we're putting them up. But my suggestion did work with a couple of tweaks, and looks like we've got 7 up. And now we're to a point where Matt thinks he can just hang them one by one instead of putting a whole bunch of them up there at one time. So yeah, it's coming along and the weather is holding, which is really awesome. We have now come to the hillbilly blood within us. The boom is not long enough to get us all the way back there. It's taking so much effort. So they have now strapped on a board to the boom and screwed some blocks so they can hold the truss and then extend the boom farther. This could be genius or catastrophic, but I'm not sure that it can be anything in between. So far, so good. I think it worked. Oh. Genius. Day two. Day two of putting up the trusses. Yesterday we got quite a few put up. We're just waiting right now for my brother to come help, and we're gonna get started again. So here's where we're at. I think I maybe showed you this last night before. Maybe not. I can't remember. That was a whole day ago. Gosh. But we've got almost the whole back area here done. And then we've got those trusses there that are ready to be placed. So hoping that the weather holds. It's not supposed to rain until noon. So we're gonna get on it. Okay, put them down. Put it, okay.